Hey guys, Wade here. So, last night we had one of the largest spectacles of the year in the form of Super Bowl 56. This year though, it was kind of different. They were calling it the Crypto Bowl. But why? On the surface, one would tell you that it was because of all of the crypto related ads that premiered during the event. Some would even point out the fact that SoFi Stadium, who hosted the event, is a fintech company. But here's one thread that went vastly overlooked, guys. Vastly overlooked, but you know I spotted it. Each of these commercials had one reoccurring theme. Get in now before it's too late. Let me explain. We're going to start with crypto.com, which we knew was leading their campaign with the help of Lebron James. But we need to break down this ad because it tells quite the interesting story. LeBron first comes from the future to talk to his past self back in 2003. Young LeBron says, yo, you guys got all of this dope stuff in the future. It sounds crunk. Forgot that was a thing. Then he asks, is the hype real? Should I do this? You know, alluding to him going to the pros straight from high school. But let's dig deeper here, okay? Let's go beneath the surface. This is an ad for crypto. We know there is a whole lot of hype in this space where many of us may question its legitimacy at times. Now, LeBron is coming from the future, which represents what's to come, and he tells his younger self to take the shot, or he might not get this chance again. Okay, so maybe that wasn't enough for you, but let's take a look at what FTX gave us. Starring Larry David, FTX gave us a commercial that was literally for the ages. Simply put, Larry plays a time-traveling skeptic. Once I saw this one, honestly, I was fully impressed by this effort, you know, as opposed to Coinbase, who just went straight gangster with theirs. But, by the way, I'll drop the link to that Coinbase drop in the top comment. It's still going on, guys. But FTX gave us the time-traveling skeptic, essentially the guy at every point in human history where innovation was occurring. He was there to basically say that this was stupid, which again is a sentiment that is very, very present in the crypto space and with blockchain technology in general. Ultimately, at the end, we get up to the scene where we're in present day and someone is presenting him with the FTX app. He, of course, dismisses it, and the moral of the story, again, is don't miss out. I've given you FTX and crypto.com and the narrative that they present. Now, just to keep things balanced, we have to talk about Binance's performance this weekend and leading up to the Super Bowl. Absolutely commendable, okay? Just brilliant. They instead took to social media. They, of course, got an athlete too that people were very familiar with, but their position was to educate. All right? They came right out with it and stated that don't listen to these celebrities. Educate yourself before you get into this space. And for that, tip of the hat to you, CZ. That was very, very respectable. But here's where it gets weird.
Stuff. We love stuff. And there's some really great stuff out there. But I doubt that any of us will look back on our lives and think, I wish I'd gotten a slightly sportier SUV, bought an even thinner TV, or found a trendier scent. I wish I'd discovered a crunchier chip, found a lighter light beer,
You're going to war. Get him another sword, a lighter one.
or had an even smarter smartphone. Do you think any of us will look back in our lives and regret the things we didn't buy? Or the places we didn't go?
That was a commercial for a travel site. You know, Expedia.com. We all grew up hearing it, right? But like I mentioned on Twitter, they either have a coin coming out or they're really trying to tell us something. Okay? Let's walk back through this thing really quick so I can set the context for you. First, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi come into the frame right away. The narrative is, don't you wish you would have done such and such, right? He goes on to mention a number of things, but I want you to notice how the dialogue matches up with what's in the background, okay? Then we cut, front angle, wide screen. Obi-Wan says, regret the things you didn't buy. And in the background, what do we see? A digital currency. Now, you can go ahead, call me crazy. I'll be that. But I'll also be prepared for what's coming. We've known for a long time now that the Super Bowl is not just a game that determines the winner of an 18-game season. If you just Google search, is the NFL rigged? You'll see what I'm getting at here. It's currently trending on Twitter. But what we saw last night was more than just my guy, Matthew Stafford, former Detroit Lions quarterback, win the Super Bowl. We also saw them hit the switch, guys. Remember, last year, BlackRock set the tone for all the companies of the world. Since then, we have seen a mainstream renaissance come into the blockchain industry. The Super Bowl was a culmination of all of that. Now, why do I say this? Why did I break down all of these ads and propose this notion to you? Because this is what we have been waiting for. It's what we've been waiting for. These ads won't just run for the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Coinbase's promo in and of itself is running for the next 30 days. But these ads are now in heavy circulation. This means that every day, compounding effect here, every day a new face is getting exposed to cryptocurrency and it's running on autopilot. At the same time, we see regulation coming in from around the globe. I was under the impression at first it would be regulation, then commercialization. But after last night, folks, I'm starting to see that they are pushing this envelope way faster than expected. Now, I do want to leave you all with a slight piece of news, some very important news that is very fitting once you take in all of the information of this episode. It came out over the weekend that the Treasury Department has clarified the definition of Section 6050I. This was a bill that came out last year that was compressed into that infrastructure package that left the crypto community highly unsettled. However, it was now revealed this weekend that the definition of brokers had no longer included the exchanges that we talked about in this very episode, guys. This means that now they don't have to report nearly as much financial activity that hits their books. This is going to leave the floodgates wide open. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this information with friends and family. If you're new to crypto, I have links to the most notable exchanges in the description. Using the links below supports the channel and comes with special bonuses for members of our network. For more information on the new economy, check out the playlist related to this episode on the right and our most recent episode on the left. As always, have a great day, have a prosperous day. Most importantly, we making this money. I'll see y'all in the next one.